There are different levels to all championships and who gets respected for their championship journey. Okay? Now, Westbrook, we all want to see him in that championship room. So the numbers that we see him putting up every night, while they are impressive, they are historical, we ask, okay, can you get to the next level in terms of being a champion in this arena? And a lot of superstars don't make it to that next level of being champions in this arena. It is a very difficult path. Now, what some superstars have done is they've demanded more from their coaches, from their general managers, from their teams to make sure that they have the right support system. If Russell Westbrook is guilty of anything, it's not being demanding of his coaching staff, of the organization that he's playing for, to say, hey, I want more. As an MVP caliber talent player, you should be demanding MVP talented coaching. You look at the best players who have ever played in our league, most of them have experienced and had great Hall of Fame coaches. So, Stephen A., you can't throw this all on Westbrook. You have to move over to that bench and look at who he's been playing for the last 8-9 years also.
Well, Isiah Thomas, I respect where you're coming from. I don't disagree with your overall synopsis. What I would challenge you on is the relevancy that has to do with what I said yesterday based on Russell Westbrook's performance the night before. My comments were never, I don't care about Russell Westbrook's numbers and accomplishments, period. I said, at this point, I don't care about it. In other words, we've seen what you've done. We know what you can do. We know how great you are. So numbers that you might have produced in the middle 40-plus games into a regular season in the year 2021 doesn't mean anything to me coming from Westbrook at this point, because he's made it so ordinary. He averaged a triple-double when he won the MVP, had 42 triple-doubles that season. He's averaging a triple-double right now. The guy's phenomenal. What's the one thing missing? And I said, look, if you watch and look at his game, here's why I think the reason might be in terms of his struggles from the perimeter, specifically from three-point range, while you got marksmen that he's going up against, particularly in the postseason. So if I make that argument, I don't think that warrants, I'm a champion in life. I've seen plenty of champions that are unhappier than me. I don't care whether I win a championship or not. That's not going to define me. Things like that. You can say that when it's over, but while you're playing now and you're getting paid and the patrons are out there clamoring for championships, winning records and things of that nature, that comes along with it because you're competing. Then he also said, hey, I see broadcasters on television messing up people's careers, I'm paraphrasing, messing up people's career in college, denying them the opportunity to get ahead because of the critique that you provided. Well, actually, that's not true. It's them watching their game, looking at what they're doing on the court against their contemporaries, and judging who's better and who's worse. That's what comes with it. That's how he became who he is, because we see everybody can't be Russell Westbrook. What's the problem with that?
There's no problem with that. There's a duality in both of your arguments. And the duality is that he's shifted the championship to the outside of the arena and said that he's a champion outside of the arena, which we all agree with. Now, inside of the arena, the critique that we all have of him is that, hey, championships matter. Winning matters. Numbers are great statistically for the video games. They're great in terms of negotiation. But when it's time to win, you get judged by, do you win championships? Hey, Chris Paul is under the same type of pressure right now that Westbrook is under, and Chris Paul has been under this pressure for a number of years. He's got numbers, but does he have rings? okay? And we've demanded, because Chris Paul has talent that should, equate to rings. Okay, we've said Chris should have won a ring at some point in time. Westbrook is under the same type of pressure. Pressure comes with what we do inside the arena. Heavy critique comes with what we do inside the arena. And when you are a max player and you are the driver of the bus, your job and your responsibility is to deliver that championship. And if you don't have the support pieces around you, a la like LeBron James figured out early in his career, and he said, I don't have enough in Cleveland, so I have to go to the school of winning, the Miami Heat, and learn from Pat Riley and graduate from that academy, take my knowledge from that academy, bring it back to Cleveland and say, this is how we do it. Westbrook has not been that defiant when it comes to searching out championship rings.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.